Hi, and welcome to Conversations with Chris. During these casual chats, we'll meet and learn about members of the Madonna University community, from faculty and staff to students, alumni, and donors. I'm Chris Doherty, president at Madonna. Today's guest is the Honorable Judge Michael Talbot, retired Chief Judge of the Michigan Court of Appeals. Judge Talbot served on the university's foundation board during the campaign to build the Franciscan Center. A longtime friend of the Felician Sisters, Judge Talbot was invited to serve on the board of trustees by Madonna's sixth president, Sister Rosemary Kajawa. He also served as chair of the board. So let's get started learning more about the Honorable Michael Talbot and his connection to Madonna. Welcome, Judge Talbot.
Nice to be here.
Yeah, great to have you here today.
Thank you.
Please tell us how you became so involved in the Madonna University community and what drew you to Madonna.
Well, it's a evolving process. It doesn't just happen. The first was that my folks moved out to Livonia back in 1950. And Livonia School, Livonia School was the Catholic school there, was St. Michael. The Felician Sisters were the teachers. So you came to know the Felician Sisters through school. And then every once in a while they would run short of altar servers out this way at the Mother House, and I'd get the summons to come out. So I would serve various liturgies here at the Mother House. So that goes back when you were a kid in high school, in grade school rather, and then in high school. So it goes back a long time.
Yeah, and then following that?
Well, then there's a gap of time, obviously, when I went away to college, but afterwards, long time ago, I ended up as the chair of the Board of Education for the Archdiocese of Detroit. And Sister Rosemary was on that board. And so then that kind of renewed the relationships or the friendships. And there were a couple of individuals on the board already for the university, and I think more of them suggested my name, and then that's how Sister thought to invite me.
Oh, that's terrific. Yeah. What are some of your favorite memories of working with the foundation, working with Madonna University, in your time here, in all the areas of service that you provided?
Well, it's my respect for the commitment of the Felician Sisters. You see it when we talked about trying to build this building, the center. You see it in terms of their desire to help and inform young people and assist them financially if need be. They made huge sacrifices out here. And it's not just at the university, obviously, in terms of health care, in terms of end of life, young children, in terms of Montessori. Those kinds of examples inspire me. So you figure you've got to make some contribution yourself to try to, in some small way, add to their labors.
As chair of the board, tell us about some of the events that you took part in the 75th anniversary gala. And as you described that, we'll be showing some photos and pictures of some of those memories over time. But it'd be great to hear about some of your experiences working there.
Probably the picture will have my mouth open, but that's a standard, situation for me. But it was a very nice year. That commemoration.
That's great.
It gives you a chance to look back and see what the university was all about, which. It's not uncommon. Siena Heights was the same thing for the Dominican sisters, Hadrian Dominicans.
And we're going to be showing some pictures here of some of these events
too.
Good.
The whole idea back then was these smaller colleges were established for the formation of the sisters. And then there's a slow opening up, there was here, to young women to attend the college, when it was still a college. And so you'd learn all of that. And then you see where it is today and how it's progressed, and who they're assisting, if you will, in terms of higher education. So it was a wonderful chance to see that evolution of this now university.
That's great. And we see here some of
your
participation
There's my mouth
in
open.
events.
Sure, there you go.
We had you at a commencement ceremony.
This would have been a meeting of the foundation, it looks like. It looks like John Del Signor and his wife. Wonderful supporters of the university.
That's great. Yeah.
And this was these are the faculty are all looking back, saying, who's that talking? And these were young people who are new to the university, and probably their parents or some family member. And it simply was a exposition, if you want to call it that, of what the board did and what are our responsibilities and our contribution, and welcoming them to the university community.
That's great.
This is a commencement, a college commencement that I don't remember which year it was, but it would have been fairly early because we gave a degree to the Archbishop of Detroit. That's Archbishop Vigneron in the center, obviously, and that would have been kind of early in his time, if I recall. There we are. This was the closing of that year, of that commencement year, and it was a very elegant dinner and presenting of some awards. And I was asked to facilitate that or be the MC. So, yep.
That's great.
That was fun. That was, yeah.
As you reflect on all the service you've given to Madonna, thank you. And who are some of the people who made the deepest impression on you in your experience at Madonna University?
Well, I think I told you that when we were just chatting the other day, for the Easter services, I came here to the chapel, and I looked at some of the sisters that were in that chapel. Mm-hmm. One of whom I knew from grade school.
Wow!
And and sister was still going at it, and came for every one of the Sister de Sales, and came for all of the services over the 3 days. So you see an example like sister. It's marvelous. And then Sister Rosemary was so deeply committed to the university. She had a number of responsibilities over the years here. And I had the privilege of traveling with her to Chicago. And we drove over for a meeting of Felician leadership, and came to really know her a little bit better, and how integrated that university was into her daily life. I mean, it was her life in many, many ways. Examples like that, and then some of the board members who had other responsibilities in life, but have never let go, if you will, or of their interest for the university and Felician sisters.
Yeah, that's great. Terrific stories, and all terrific contributions to the Madonna University community. When you think about Madonna as a liberal arts institution, what do you think makes Madonna University distinctive?
Well, it's Catholic identity.
That's great.
I mean, that if you weren't offering, both by example and by teaching, Catholic identity, not forcing it on anybody, but living it. If you weren't doing that, what are you? Just a kind of an expensive, small, liberal arts institution. So the distinctive quality is the religious faith, and the living out of your faith is an example to others to live out their faith, whatever that faith may be.
That's great. Well, thank you. And it's a terrific reminder of everything that we do at Madonna in that Felician tradition, and what you recall about your experience with the sisters.
Yeah.
So just to learn a little bit more about yourself, what do you do for hobbies and fun now?
I play very bad golf.
Very bad golf.
And read good books.
That's great.
So I do those two things. And when I retired, which was in 2018, it surprises me how time has gone by, I ended up doing more work for the Archdiocese, not for income, but opportunities presented themselves. So I was able to do some service for the Archdiocese of Detroit, and also to be able to do some assistance for other institutions. I'm on the board now for the Michigan Catholic Conference, and on the pension board for the lay pension board for the MCC, and then I do some work for the Archdiocese of Newark. So a little heavy on the religion there, I suppose, but it is a chance to use your trade, use your skills, and make a contribution.
Thank you for all that service.
My pleasure.
Yeah. Judge Talbot, it's been such a pleasure getting to know more about you and your involvement and support of the university. Thank you so much for a great chat. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, this was fun.
This was fun. Thank you for watching. I look forward to introducing you to more great Madonna people. Peace and all good.